wait a little bit. All right, guys. As people start coming in, today's such a beautiful day. The sun's shining and the birds are chirping and everything. Before I get to this next topic, I just want to do this exercise to spread some positive energy, right? So you hear this kind of audio behind me, and it's there to help you meditate, and maybe you're having a stressful day. It kind of breaks down some of that negative energy, right? So what I want you to do is I want you to repeat after me. All right, first I want you to say, I love myself. Okay? I'm having an amazing day. Okay? I attract wealth and abundance through my positive vibrations. Okay? I'm going to say it one more time. And it may be tough to say because many times, many of us are not used to saying, I love myself, right? But when you say this, it attracts all the beautiful things that the universe has for you, right? So let's say it again. I love myself. Okay? I'm having an amazing day. I attract wealth and abundance through my positive vibrations. Okay? And if you say this, you're going to see a lot of positive things happen in your life because I'm going to cut this off now because I want to talk without it. But you know how on Facebook it's so easy to spread negativity. You always see posts about death, you see posts about just everything bad. Yes, Cortland. Yes, but you always see posts about bad things, negativity, just and this is what the owners of Facebook right? They want this negativity and they want you to feel down, right? So but the beautiful thing about life is that we have the opportunity to spread positive energy and to create the reality, you know? So that's why I did that little first thing. And also I want to know who all watered their tree today, right? You remember my other video? I talked about your hair is basically like a tree, right? It needs water, sunlight, and it grows really fast when you love it, right? So it's I only grew it for a couple months and it's already like down here. It grows really fast. Anyway, now that a couple people have entered, the topic of today is, are you a college student or grad? And is life not going your way? You put all the time, you put all the work in, and you still haven't gotten a job, you still feel low, or whatever it may be, right? So first I want to say, many of us are taught as children that do good in school, have good grades, and get a good job, right? But many of us fail to realize that this system that we're in, it doesn't really, it's not really conducive to happiness and to knowing yourself. To break it down even further, say if you do get good grades and you get a job, right? You really don't have any power over yourself because they can fire you at any time. You might have rent, you might have things going on, and it's just a lot of times you just want more freedom and you don't want to be boxed in, right? So what I would do is, um, especially if you're a child or you're a parent of a child, you want to know, you want to ask the child, one, how they want to live. We're always asked, what do you want to do? Where do you want to work, right? But many of you guys who have a lot of talents and a lot of skills, you don't really just want to work. You want to be able to live freely and use your talents. So what I would do is focus on how you want to live. So if you want to live, if you want to live if you want to travel and work how you want and not have to go to work, then being just a teacher probably won't get you that lifestyle that you want, right? So you want to focus on your gifts and your abilities and things that you do for fun, things that you do without work. Like for me, talking and spreading positive energy and like coaching is something that I do without even thinking about it, right? So you want to think about what you do without like having to do it, if that makes sense. So what you want to do, you want to get a piece of paper and you want to write some things down that you enjoy doing, right? So you want to write down like if you like to cook, if you like to, I don't know, sew, if you like to do graphic design, stuff like that. So you want to write those things down, and it's going to help you focus on things you can do on the side or full time without, like on the same thing as getting your degree. Like I'm not telling you not to get your degree, but you need to have a backup plan, right? Because a lot of times we go to school, we get a degree, and we have a lot of student loans, and we end up deeper in the hole than somebody who didn't go to college. So the whole myth about going to college and stuff is coming a little bit more like obsolete, like it's not really helping us. So if you're someone in college, or a grad and you're just like working, as soon as you can, you really want to think about something else on the side that's not just a job. It's something that you do as like a business or like a hustle or something like that. And you can do this on the same time as a job, but you want to do this so that you are not set up with the okie doke. Because so many of us get these good jobs, whether it's a, I don't know, a doctor, engineering, I don't know, and then you get all these liabilities. You get these car, you get the house, and then you lose your job, right? And then what can you do? And so it's just something to think about. Like another thing to think about is, you know how us as college students and college grads, we put so much time into school. Like we have sleepless nights, we eat ramen, we eat all this crazy stuff, right? But imagine if we took all that energy and put it into ourselves. Imagine if you want to be like a master chef, but you had sleepless nights, you saved a lot of money, you did all this stuff to go into yourself. Imagine where we would all be. Imagine all the hours and everything you put into the job, all the hours you put into just like work. Imagine you put all those hours, even half of those hours into your dream or your gifts, right? And this is where self happiness and peace comes from, because you don't have to depend on someone else to, for food, and for, you don't have to depend on the government. You can dress how you want, you can express yourself how you want. And I commend you guys who already have businesses and already have side hustles and things like that. Like, you're doing amazing, so don't beat yourselves down. Um, but just like keep going, keep pushing. If you have a side business, or if you have a business, just like keep hustling and just put your value into it. Like, don't stop and don't think about what other people have to say, because your vibrations dignify your wealth and what you bring. Like if you're positive, if you like, no, I want this out of life, then you're going to get it. Like what you see is like what you get. So I remember when I was in college, I was like, I depended solely on my job, like my engineering degree, right? I depended solely on like the outside of myself working, like thinking that that's success. But no, like success isn't on. Well, first of all, I want to say success depends on you, right? But a a more healthier definition of success is being able to bring wealth from inside of yourself, so that you don't have to stress about a job and stuff like that. And especially with social media now, you can spread your talents, your gifts like all over the world. So like if you have this business, or like if you're a singer or something, don't limit yourself to just your family and church and people in your little circle. You want to think globally. There's what, 6 billion people on this earth. If you can serve, I don't know, like 100 of that, and they all pay you $1. Like, imagine how much money you can make and not just do like a salary, you know? And if yeah, a salary is like a beginning, you know, you need to work and stuff like that. But I just want you to think about how much energy we put into the college degree and like the work and stuff like that instead of putting energy into ourselves. And so, as a parent, I would ask your children, how do you want to live, right? What are the things that you want? And so that's going to dignify what you have to do in the future. Like, if you want to, like I said, work and travel wherever you want, then just being a teacher is not going to cut it because you're not going to have like the funds. So you're going to have to be an influencer, I don't know, digital marketer, something that you can carry mobilely. And yeah, this is like pretty much the advice that I have for those who are in college or in grad, whatever. I know you're like on the fast track to get that one job, but it's really important to think about multiple streams of income. And you want to find something that you do already, something that you enjoy. And like a lot of things, one thing I brought up is like coaching. Like a lot of times I talk to people about several things and help people, even you guys, like if you're someone who has a lot of different skills, then utilize them. You don't have to negate, like if you like to write, then write a book, write a poem, like do things like that so that you don't have to focus just on one job. And if you don't, even if you don't get the degree or whatever, like life moves on. The power is within you. Like if you don't get that degree in that job, you can get another job and then find another business and it's, just have multiple streams of income. Like don't get too down and too anxious and want to kill yourself and stuff like that because I was like that. I was like, no, I have to get this done. And now I'm just like, if I get the engineering job, it's like, okay, my main focus is on living the way I want to live, which is traveling when I want, working digitally. So it's like, I just don't want you to feel too down and like I just want you to like really love yourself. And like I said in the last video, don't beat yourself up too much. Like in this free time, if you are looking for a job, focus on things that you love to do so that you can keep your vibrations high and focus on other side businesses and things you can do to make money and help people. And don't think of it as like making money. Think of it as how many people you serve, how many people you can help. And that's a really healthy way to think about attracting wealth is how many people you can help and stuff like that. And now with social media, you can really make it happen. Um, so yeah, that's my talk for today. Then always, as usual, I'll talk about my spiritual guide that I use to help you attain limitless wealth and happiness. It kind of like expounds what I said before. It really goes into your subconscious about um, having those positive vibrations and attracting that wealth and learning how to use yourself to attract that wealth and not outside resources and jobs and stuff like that. And it really does help mentally. It has another guide. You can write down all your things. Also, um, put my email there to vontae@tedwealth.com because I'm being a life coach and I'm really excited about that. But to get some more experience under my belt, I have like free services. To be specific, services on like relationship advice, not really marriage per se, but I kind of can because I almost was married. But relationship advice, dating advice, stress and anxiety, depression, stuff like that. And we will talk for like 40 minutes, and it's all free, just like no charge. So you get the benefit of like a startup business. So yeah, guys, remember, I love myself. I'm having an amazing day, and I attract wealth and abundance through my positive vibrations. All right. Bye.